¿Qué pasa?
Spence. Oh my gosh, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there with 2 nurses.
That doesn't actually work, but we're off-duty nurses. What can we do to help?
My cranium hurts.
Frontal, parietal, occipital, or temporal?
Occipital, because my vision blurry.
At least to know his mandible and maxilla aren't broken because he has no problem talking.
Does your vertebral column hurt at all?
Did you know that there are 5 different sections that make up the vertebral column? The cervical, thoracic, lumbar, sacrum, and coccyx.
My back's fine, but I think I broke a rib.
True, false, or floating?
I don't know what that means.
Did you know that all of your ribs are attached to your sternum besides your floating?
Of course we knew that. We're nurses.
Is there anything else that hurts?
My entire arm hurts. I think I broke my humerus, ulna, radius, carpals, and metacarpals, and all my phalanges, but only the ones on my hand.
Alright, I think you're being a little dramatic.
Do you think you can get up?
I think I can walk, but my patella and my pelvis are very sore.
Oh no, I think he broke his femur and his tibia.
Oh no, I think you meant his fibula.
Did you know that all the bones that you named in Spence's arms and legs, including the pelvic and pectoral girdle, are part of the appendicular skeleton?
Oh yeah, I think I remember reading that the appendicular skeleton is composed mostly of long and short bones, and the axial skeleton, which is composed of the spine, ribs, cranial, and facial bones, are mostly irregular and flat.
You guys are right, and the appendicular skeleton helps with movement, and the axial skeleton helps with protecting your organs.
I don't really feel like teaching the class. Chris, will you do it?
Today we're learning about the skeletal system. Spence, you should know a lot about that because you did break 15 out of the 206 bones in your body.
Yeah, sorry I hit you with my car.
One of the bones I broke was my humerus.
Well, the humerus is connected to the ulna, and when 2 bones meet, it's called an articulation.
Don't forget to talk about the 3 different types of joints.
Oh yeah, does anyone know those?
There's fibrous and cartilaginous joints, which are found in the axial skeleton, and synovial joints are found in the appendicular skeleton.
Great job, you guys. Now please take a seat. Now we're going to have 2 special guest nurses to teach about bone markings and the anatomy and histology of bone tissue.
Hello, class. Bone markings are important because they reveal sites of muscle attachment, points of articulation, and sites of nerve passage and blood vessels.
Different types of articulation. First, we have a process, which is any bony prominence. Then we have a foramen, which is round oval openings for nerves and blood vessels to pass through. Third, we have a fossa, which is a shallow depression. Fourth, a tubercle, which is a small rounded projection for muscle attachment. Fifth, the sinus, which is an air-filled cavity lined with mucus. And lastly, we have the head, which is a bony expansion carried on a neck.
Are there different types of synovial joints?
Yeah, you're correct. Come up and I'll show you where some are. Shoulder is ball and socket, your knee and elbow is hinge, your carpals are gliding, and your carpometacarpal is saddle.
Thank you.
Spence, now please review the anatomy of a long bone.
Okay, so the proximal and distal epiphysis are at the end of each long bone. The epiphysis houses the spongy bone, which contains red marrow. It also contains epiphyseal lines, plates, and if those are broken, they can stunt growth.
Oh, don't forget about the articular cartilage, which decreases friction between bones and is at the end of each one. Also, the periosteum contains blood vessels that nourish the bone that is found in the diaphysis.
Great job, you guys. Now can our nurses please tell us about the histology of compact bone?
Yeah, of course. Compact bone is made of osteocytes, which are mature bone cells located in the lacuna. Osteoblasts, which are bone-building cells, osteoclasts that break bones down, and lamellae, which is where calcium resides.
Don't forget about my cousins, the central and peripheral canals. Get it? Because their last name's Canal.
Very good, Justin. Also, in contrast to compact bone, spongy bone is made to absorb shock. Also, the organic part of our bony matrix consists of collagen, whereas the inorganic consists of calcium. Now, before the bell rings, let's all do the bone dance I taught you as a quick review.
Everybody knows the bones, just had to find a way. Everybody knows what I'm talking about, that's how I'll get an A. Many parts, and this is where it starts. Phalanges, I have 10, and metatarsals then. I got some tarsals too, I'll put them in my shoe. She's telling the truth. The fibula is next, according to my text. Then comes the tibia, that ain't no fibia. And now I'm up to my knee, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the patella to me. We're doing the bone dance, you study the answers again and again till I get